Hi guys, welcome to Autosheer. We review and give you all the details on the latest and upcoming cars and bikes. If you would like to watch more videos related to automobiles, please go ahead and subscribe to Autosheer. Today, we will be reviewing the first internet electric car from MG, the ZS EV. MG had an electric start to its innings in India, with the Hector becoming an overnight success. However, the buzz rapidly shifting to electric mobility, MG also has stepped into the market with its new electric SUV, the ZS EV. On the outside, there's no family resemblance linking the ZS EV to the Hector, other than the MG badge and the Internet Inside badge at the rear. The production spec SUV looks exactly like the prototype that was revealed earlier. The ZS EV looks stunning with the LED London Eye headlamps. The design includes the latest trend of having a DRL mount on the keen corners. Auto headlamps and auto rain sensors are added safety features to the car. The exterior edges are more sharp compared to the Hector. The character lines on the hood are smooth enough to cut the air in high speed. The chrome finish on the front MG logo adds to the aesthetics of the car, which also allows to open the charging port to juice up the ZS EV. The dual-tone satin silver finish on the bumpers gives a snazzy new look to the front. The broad front grille is outlined with chrome and is braided with chrome dots, which enhances the electric SUV look of the car. Silver roof rails are firmly joined by the top edges without any gap. The character lines start from the front headlamps, extending through the doors all the way up to the rear tail lamps, which makes the car look agile. The ZS EV is wrapped with black cladding throughout the lower edges of the car. The chrome door handles has a smooth touch and also feels firm, which is also equipped with the sensors for the keyless entry feature. The door windows are lined with chrome strip at the bottom. The window starts flat on the front door and has been raised at the end of the rear door, joining to the hawk mist, giving a sporty look to the car. The auto folding mirrors includes the blinkers, which is standard in the ZS EV. In case the soundless car isn't enough to recognize the EV as an electric car, MG has placed a rubber laminated badge. The car smoothly rolls on 17-inch diamond-cut machined alloy wheels. Moving on to the rear section of the car. The rear is designed with the split LED tail lamps curving out to the side. MG has come up with a unique style to open the trunk using the MG logo flip-up. To make parking convenient on the ZS EV, it is equipped with rear camera and parking sensor. The same dual-tone silver satin finished design from the front bumpers is carried over to the rear bumper as well. To keep the rear view clear all the time, the rear glass is integrated with wiper and washer. The shark fin antenna helps in cutting the air and splits the flow from the curved spoiler. Coming to the interior, a little has changed and you get a generous use of leather throughout the cabin and the material quality is good. The 8-inch touchscreen is responsive and the buttons for the KERS and the drive modes are of high quality. Ergonomically, everything is where you would expect it to be, except for the USB ports, which are hidden below the center console. In the rear, you get a good amount of room and seat comfort, which is a lot better than its rival in India, the Hyundai Kona. Equipment list is as lengthy as on the Kona. You do miss some bits like the telescopic adjustments for the steering wheel. But you get a panoramic sunroof and the iSmart voice command system with an embedded SIM like on the Hector. The inclusion of PM 2.5 filter is a nice touch. It keeps the air inside the car a lot cleaner. The eSUV has also received a 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating thanks to its kit-like 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, brake assist, stability control and more. The iSmart app can help set up geofencing and set alerts for exceeding preset speed limit. It also can find the nearest charging station. The 142.7 bhp and 353 Nm of torque is equivalent to the Hector's DCT, and the performance of the ZS EV is impeccable. However, when it comes to electric SUVs, performance takes a backseat to its range, which has a higher priority. Thanks to the big 44.5 kilowatt lithium-ion battery, the ZS EV claims to cover a good distance of 340 km on a single charge. Though this number is achieved under optimized testing conditions, you can still expect a range of around 260 to 290 km on a fully charged battery. Speaking of which, the other crucial aspect is the battery charging time. As standard, the ZS EV gets a 7.4 kW AC charger that MG will install for free of cost at your home or workplace. Then there is the 50 kW DC fast charger which can quickly charge up the battery from 0 to 80% in just 50 minutes. These fast chargers have been installed at select MG dealerships and are accessible whenever required. In addition, you can also charge the ZS via 15 amp socket using a conventional 3-pin charger. But this will take a long time, around 16 to 18 hours. It is more of a precautionary measure in case you are stranded without a fast charging station. Lastly, MG has also appointed mobile charging vans on select routes, which can be called upon for a quick top-up. So clearly, MG Motor has done all it can to reduce range anxiety that most users would have. Additionally, you also get KERS, the Kinetic Energy Recovery System, which essentially charges the battery when decelerating and braking. You can modulate the KERS level via toggle switch, but you don't have paddles to manually control it like on the Hyundai Kona. In its highest KERS settings, the ZS decelerates in a linear manner, unlike the Hyundai Kona. So it takes a fair bit of time to charge the battery this way. Battery performance also changes significantly depending on your drive mode. In sport mode, you have the best response and performance, so naturally it uses up a lot of battery. Comfort mode strikes a fine balance when in eco mode the EV is in its most conservative setting, where responses are dulled for the extra gain in range. In terms of driving, the steering lacks feedback, but the body roll is well contained and there is a decent grip in the corners. The ride is well sorted. Apart from sharp bumps, the suspension manages to soak up most broken patches. Overall, the ZS is hard to fault. It is practical, has an extensive feature list like spacious interior, a decent boot, and it's claimed a range of 340 km, which is more than enough for some intra-city commute. To challenge the Hyundai Kona, which is expensive, and the Tata Nexon EV, which is likely to be reasonable, MG Motor India will have to find the spot between the two to slate its new ZS EV. However, unlike the Kona, the ZS EV will be available in two variants, Excite and Exclusive, with the latter being the top spec model. The Excite variant will miss out some features like the panoramic sunroof and iSmart connectivity, but it is expected to be priced a lot more aggressively to challenge the Tata Nexon EV. The ZS EV has a strong backing with the aligned services like the 5-year unlimited kilometer warranty, 5 years of no labor charge, and 5 years of free roadside assistance. The ZS EV is a highly promising electric SUV. It is the one that can effectively set the tone for other upcoming electric vehicles in Indian market. That is everything about the all new 2021 MG ZS EV. So, does the ZS EV pique your interest over the other electric vehicles in the market? If so, please do let us know in the comment section.